Morning and welcome back to Wake Up America Weekend. Well, it is Sunday, which means it's time to break down some of the week's hottest headlines, rapid fire style. For more, let's welcome in the common sense cowboy commentator, Patrick Dorinson. Pat, welcome back. Always good to see you.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm great. Busy week in the news. Thrilled to get your take. Let's dive right in to Liz Cheney. Now, Liz Cheney, of course, losing her primary election, but she then went on to call a large portion of GOP voters, quote, very sick in an interview with ABC. Is she just a little cranky after that huge loss?
I think Liz Cheney has got to be the biggest fraud since Jeb Bush. She's running on a family name and not anything of real substance. Look, I was in Cody, Wyoming the night of the primary, and was in Wyoming for a few days, so I talked to a lot of voters, and let me tell you something. They're fantastic people out there. They're hardworking people, and they just didn't like her, and they thought she didn't understand the state. She didn't understand the issues, and they really thought to themselves, and they're Trump supporters, so they said, we're not voting for Liz Cheney. Look, Liz Cheney is a carpetbagger of the worst kind. People forget that in 2014, she challenged Mike Enzi, who was a sitting Wyoming senator and very popular. She challenged him in a primary. And she said, well, I'm going to be this person, and my family came to Wyoming in 1852. Well, it didn't matter. She only spent 2 years there when she was a kid. So she had to drop out of that race because nobody liked her. And she kept looking for a race to get into, and she finally became a congresswoman. Liz Cheney is just like her dad. They're only mad because Donald Trump exposed the never-Trump Republican crowd and the Bushes and everybody else as a bunch of grifters who treated their voters like suckers for years by never doing anything about their promises and sending their kids off to die in wars. And one more thing. Dick Cheney, talks about, wars and everything else, and I got to go this and got to do this and got to send all this mess in Iraq. Dick Cheney in the early 60s has kind of a questionable draft status. And in 1989, when he was asked about why he didn't serve in the military, he said, in the 60s, I had other priorities than military service. Well, tell that to all the kids who got drafted in his place, because I'm sure they had other priorities too, and Vietnam wasn't on the list.
All right, Pat, moving on, because I want to get as much in as we can. Mitch McConnell saying that Republicans might not win back the Senate because of some of the nominees. Your take?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell. Can you imagine Mitch McConnell's a football coach the day before the game? Well, we got a lot of bad players, and I guess we're just going to have to lose. And but gee, we're going to show up. Look, his job is to be the coach. His job is to get out there and be a fighter, not a quitter. And I'm telling you something. This guy should slither back into the swamp like the snake that he is. Now, I do agree with one thing. If Dr. Oz can't beat that hoodie-wearing commie Fetterman, we got real problems.
All right. And Kevin McCarthy was a donor at a donor conference in Jackson, Wyoming. I know you've been in Wyoming. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Jackson, Wyoming, so he goes to the rich boys' paradise in Jackson. Jackson is the bluest part of Wyoming, for one thing. Second of all, what did he promise these donors? He said that in September they're going to have this big kind of Newt Gingrich-style contract with America to tell the voters about what Republicans would do if they got in power. Well, that's all well and good. But what did he promise the donors? And by the way, he invited Elon Musk, who really isn't a Republican. And Elon Musk, said, well, Republicans got to be a little more, forgiving on immigration. Look, I'm always afraid that the donors get promised something and the voters get promised nothing.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Patrick Dorinson, always fun to hear your take on the top headlines. Thanks for being with us.
You bet.